So hello everyone, my name is Prijesh Yadav, and in this video I am going to build a weather app. Further in the other videos I am also going to build a lot of projects from basic to advanced. So this is the test topic for your understanding. This is a simple project. So here I have already created weather file. Inside this file here is 3 more files, and this file I provide code, and with that those codes I perform some operations. And let's go and start building this project. So here firstly I actually my video is limited to 30 minutes, but if I go to make this video complete, then my image got blur. So for that reason, firstly I cover HTML and CSS portion, and after that in the next video I cover my JavaScript portion. So simply I want to connect my style sheet, and with the help of HTML you all can able to complete the CSS file. This is the basic thing. So I simply take one div with the name card. I take one more div with the name search, and inside the search I want to provide one input type. So this is input type. This is a type text, and I also want to add inside placeholder index city name which you want to search. And after this, I want to add a spelling check is false. Let's close it and let's format the document. And now after this, I want to take one button, and inside this button, I am going to take the image of search button, and let's build remaining portion also. Here I take weather, and inside this weather, I want to take one image. Inside this image, I want to take random image of rain. Let's close it. I want to provide it class name as weather icon. Below this, I take one h1 and I provided class name city. Inside this, I click here random city name as Mumbai. Here I take one more heading. Here I take temperature. So simply let's copy temp here. Here I simply copy the city Celsius symbol. So let's copy the symbol and paste it here. And after this, I take one div also with the name details. Inside this detail, I also take one more div with the column. Inside this column, I take one more image. Inside this image, I simply write image. Inside this image, I simply take humidity.png image. Here I take one more div. Inside this div, I take paragraph, and this paragraph name is humidity. And inside this humidity, I simply write 35% is the humidity. And here is one more thing. Inside this p, I simply write name humidity. Let's copy this complete part and paste it here. Paste it like this, and I simply write here wind, and again I write here wind, and wind unit is kilometer per hour. Simply I write here kilometer per hour. So let's start our server, and after that I am going to provide the styling. So firstly I provide universal style, and here I add padding 0, I add margin 0, I add box size is border box. I want to provide it font family. I want to provide it sans serif, and I also want to provide it buttons. And to my body, I want to provide it background color, and to my body, I want to provide it color of black. And let's start building the card section. For this card section, I want to provide it width of 90%. I want to provide it maximum width of 440 pixel, and I want to provide it border radius so that corner will be rounded. So here I also want to provide it text align center so that all the items aligned in the middle portion. And after this, I want to provide some more styling. So simply I go to my search, and to this search I provide display text, and I want to provide it justify content display string, and I want to provide it align item center. I want to provide it with full width, and this is 100%. I want to provide it padding also. So provide it padding 30 pixel and 25 pixel. Let's see our UI. This is our UI, and also I want to provide it margin, and I am going to provide it margin of 100 pixel and auto. So I want to provide it background color of the light blue. Let's see our UI. So this is our UI. Let's start providing styling to this to our input and this search button. So simply I write here search input. To this search input, I want to provide it border 0. I want to provide it outline 0. I want to provide it height of 60 pixel. I also want to provide it flex 1. I want to provide it margin from right portion so that it will adjust. I provide it 15 pixel. I provide it border radius of 10 pixel. Let's see. let's provide it padding of 10 pixel, and after this padding I want to provide it font size is also 10 pixel. Let's increase the size of the font. So this is our input section. Let's start building our button. So simply to this button I just copy this border and outline and paste it here. I want to provide it width is 60 pixel. I want to provide it height of 60 pixel, and after this I want to provide it border radius of 50%. I want to provide it padding, or let's provide our image inside the button. So here simply I write button and image. Here I provide it with 16 pixel. Let's see. Let's increase this to 25 pixel and see. So we have completed our. So let's start providing styling to the remaining portion. To my weather icon, I provide it width of 150 pixel, and I also want to provide it margin from top to 20 pixel. Let's see our output. And I also want to provide some styling to my details. To this detail portion I want to provide it display flex. I want to provide justify content space with me, and let's see our UI. So this is our UI. I want to provide line items here. I want to provide it margin from all the portion. So I provide it margin of 15 pixel. I want to provide the gap of 20 pixel. So simply let's provide gap to this column. Firstly I am going to provide it gap of 15 pixel. So here you can see for this column I provide flex direction column, and let's start providing styling to our city. Before this weather icon, so simply I write dot city, and to this city I provided font size of 20 pixel, and I provided font weight of 400. Simply copy this complete portion and paste it here, or simply let's just write the code. For the temp I want to provide it font size of 15 pixel and font weight is 300. Let's see, and let's increase is to 19. So now it is looking quite good. So simply I want to do one more thing. Let's see our UI. I want to provide it justify content center, and let's see our UI. Let's see by providing it display flex and see what will be the output. So now it is looking quite good and our UI is looking good. So this is how I have built this, and let's check its responsiveness. So here you can see it is looking good and responsive, but at here you can observe that when I am going beyond 400, it is started to toggle. So for that I am just going to apply my responsiveness to below 480 pixel. So let's provide some styling to our responsiveness. So simply I here write media, and here I write maximum width. So maximum width is 418 pixel, and here I simply write, and here I will do one thing. So this is my search input and search button. Firstly it's just our search input. So this search input I want to provide it height of 45 pixel, and I want to provide it right. Margin right is 5 pixel. Let's see. So now you can see let's decrease its height also. So this is below. Let's adjust other things also. So let's start working on its responsiveness. So simply let's copy this search input. On the basis of the search input, we will provide the styling to our search input and search button in the responsive media query tag. So simply replace it, and here I just want to decrease its height to 45 pixel, and here I want to decrease this margin from right and make this. Here I want to do this 8 pixel. I want to provide it padding of 8, and font size is also decreased to 10. Let's see below this. Here you can see it is adjusting itself. Let's provide some styling to this. So simply I provide it 45, 45, and 45. So let's see. So now it is also looking quite good. So you can see it is looking good. Let's decrease the this image size also. So let's copy simply this from here, and I am going to paste it here. Let's make it not 25, 15 pixel. Now it is looking quite good. I need to do one more thing here. I simply copy this detail section, and inside this detail section I do one thing. I make here catch direction column, and simply I cut all these things. I simply write here catch direction column. So here you can see it is now looking quite good. When I increase it, it is adjusted in this. When I decrease it, all the things are adjusted. So this is the thing. So in the next video, I am going to work upon the functionality part. So thank you.